saw the 7 angels who stand before God, and to them were given 7 trumpets. And the first angel blew his trumpet. Hail and fire, mixed with blood, were thrown upon the earth, and a third of the earth was burned up. A third of the trees was scorched, and all green grass was consumed. The second angel blew his trumpet, and something like a great mountain, blazing with fire, was cast into the sea. A third of the sea became blood. A third of the living creatures in the sea died, and a third of the ships were destroyed. The third angel blew his trumpet, and a great star fell from heaven, blazing like a torch. It fell on a third of the rivers, and on the springs of water. The name of the star is Wormwood. A third of the waters became bitter, and many people died from the water, because it was made bitter. The fourth angel blew his trumpet, and a third of the sun was struck, a third of the moon, and a third of the stars, so that their light was darkened, and a third of the day was kept from shining, and likewise a third of the night. Then I looked, and I heard an eagle crying with a loud voice, as it flew directly overhead.
To those who dwell on the earth, at the blast of the trumpet, at the 3 angels are about to blow.
And the fifth angel blew his trumpet, and I saw a star fallen from heaven to earth, and he was given the key to the shaft of the abyss. He opened the shaft, and smoke rose from it like the smoke of a great furnace. The sun was darkened, and the air filled with the smoke of the pit. Then from the smoke came locusts upon the earth, and they were given power like the scorpions of the earth. And they were told not to harm the grass, nor any green thing, nor any tree, but only those who do not have the seal of God upon their foreheads. Their king was the angel of the abyss. His name in Hebrew is Abaddon, and in Greek he is called Apollyon, the destroyer. The first woe has passed. Behold, 2 more woes are yet to come. Then the 6th angel blew his trumpet, and I heard a voice from the 4 horns of the golden altar before God. It said to the 6th angel who had the trumpet,
Release the 4 angels who are bound to the great river Euphrates.
So the 4 angels who had been prepared for the hour, the day, the month, and the year were released to kill a third of mankind. And the number of mounted troops was 200 million. I heard their number. The heads of the horses were like lions' heads, and out of their mouths came fire and smoke and sulfur. By these 3 plagues, a third of mankind was wiped out, by the fire, the smoke, and the sulfur coming out of their mouths. Then I saw another mighty angel coming down from heaven, wrapped in a cloud, with a rainbow over his head. His face was like the sun, and his legs like pillars of fire. He held a little scroll open in his hand, and he set his right foot on the sea, and his left foot on the land. Then I heard a voice from heaven saying,
Go, take the scroll. That is open in the hand of the angel who is standing on the sea and on the land.
So I took the little scroll from the hand of the angel and ate it. It was sweet as honey in my mouth. But when I had eaten it, my stomach was made bitter. And I was told,
You must again prophesy about many peoples, nations, languages, and kings.
Then I was given a measuring rod like a staff, and I was told, Rise and measure the temple of God, the altar, and those who worship there. And I saw 2 witnesses, granted authority to stand before the Lord. They prophesied for 1,260 days, clothed in sackcloth, and if anyone would harm them, fire pours from their mouth and consumes their foes. They have power to shut the sky, that no rain may fall during the days of their prophesying. And they have power over the waters to turn them into blood, and to strike the earth with every kind of plague, as often as they desire. And when they have finished their testimony, the beast that rises from the abyss will make war on them, and conquer them, and kill them, and their dead bodies will lie in the street of the great city, that symbolic place where their Lord was crucified. For 3.5 days, peoples and tribes and languages and nations will gaze at their dead bodies and refuse to let them be buried. And those who dwell on the earth will rejoice over them, make merry and exchange gifts, because these 2 prophets had been a torment to those who dwell on the earth. But after the 3.5 days, a breath of life from God entered them, and they stood up on their feet. And great fear fell on those who saw them. Then they heard a loud voice from heaven saying, "Come up here." And they went up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies watched them. At that hour there was a great earthquake, and 1/10 of the city fell. 7,000 people were killed in the earthquake, and the rest gave glory to the God of heaven. The second woe has passed. Behold, the third woe is soon to come. Then the 7th angel blew his trumpet, and there were loud voices in heaven saying,
"The kingdom of the world has become the kingdom of our Lord, and of his Christ, and he shall reign forever and ever, forever and ever. He shall reign forever and ever."
And the 24 elders who sit on their thrones before God fell on their faces and worshipped, saying,
We